Hello guys, welcome to the new video. In this video we will proceed to explain the final project of the subject of artificial intelligence of the career of the system engineering of the Polytechnic Salesian University. Now, techniques flirting they are methods to highlight or express selected information contained an image and in different spatial scale to highlight some elements of the image or also to hide anonymous value. Another technique to isolate information corresponding to different special scalars for finite transformation that dual to list, complain to receive discourse. Now, going to the practical part and to deploy of the program to recognize figure of the different colors. Now, to create in the program in language program C++. Now, in this program contains the first part you can see. To begin with the development of the program, the same of that the tracking to geometric figures of the color difference of the word start to declaring in the program indispensable libraries. Indispensable libraries we want execute of the program image you can emprise for example SQLite 3. Now, after this method is creating the monitoring of image in order to have great precision of the time recording. This method has a parameter to the moments who. You can see moments who and this base moments who to the name of the figure the 7 point extract to the database. Yeah, I mark to extraction between the methods of who and the value storage in this base. That is to say in previous argument and of the result of the subtraction equals to eval in you can that we can see your return figure. You can see to evaluate who moments and who moments in this database proceeds subtract variables in this case and compare this value with 0.003. Now, a method of the connection to database SQLite is create the same method contains parameters that will be saved to method moments who the name of the figure and the identification. In this case you can see we create to database in this line and we also proceed to create the table. you can see create table objetos, and the param uh, the attributes for the table is nombre, point 1, point 2, point 3, etc. We pass to all attributes the method so that they are interpreted as long as they are admit. You can see the compare if uh, to evaluate complete and proceed to insert to database valued. Now you create a method list that some of the contains the attributes, in this case a pointer to take the humor evaluate the identification that or their name with this method we as database exists. In this part it compared of database exists only for a validation topic. If a rank happens to select of the all points for database, um, as long as the ID that happened is to ID of the elements the database and sale to point letter comparison. You can see and step to stock in database moments who 7 moments who. Now filter application. In this method you proceed to apply the gamma correction film, which will use to hard dark sides and clear sheets be equalized of the implements in the image, and the is better recognized gamma connection is the name of linear operation used to encode and then code illuminate the or values of video system or still image. You can see the original, the gamma correction 0.5 and gamma correction applicate 1.5. Now you can see the method gamma connection to applicate for my application. Now the application of the equalize method with applying channel only one channel because that the most efficient will to use this method. You will archive more clarity will respect to image to is going to recognize. You can see. And this code is very common and we can find it on the internet like the previous one, the gamma connection, and next clave. Now clave the improved local contrast plugin implements the adaptive alignment contrast method histogram equalizer to improve the local contrast of the image. The first respect the select region of the interest to active or unstep. Now, this code repeat is very common and you can find on the internet. You can see the image original and applicate filter clay a different more clarity. Now for the recording of the image you must first recognize to same that done with the moment of who this previous saved in the database this crossing letter R for red, B for blue, and G for green in this part. To proceed to letter R and to save to database. Now, to result, let's see you a demonstration. Now, program for implements or language Z++. Now, to recognize moment who comment this line before to recognize figure of different color. Now you can save and proceed to run the program. Now you can play program. Sorry. To configure it to camera. Now applicate for this figure to recognize moment who and save to database. Now press to letter R and proceed to save to moments who. Now to this check line. Now run the program and play. You can see to recognize to this figure. You can see. You can see. Thank you.